got this 1 month ahead, and then you're trying to move out next in 30 days, and you got $1,000 or $2,000 in your bank account. Where are you going, sis? Where are you going? You're not going nowhere.
You're so pretty. What's your nationality? Ear black, eyes brown, good quality. You're so pretty. You don't even follow me. Put you in the DM, but you leave this shit unseen. You're so pretty.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's Nay Got the Juice, and I'm here with another video today. Things that you should do before you move out. You know, I'm just trying easier for young adults. Anybody that's going through a difficult time at home, they just know like it's time to go. In this video, girl, you're gonna be good and able to be out on your own. And welcome to adult life one-on-one. So guys, stay tuned this video. If you haven't already, go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you turn on that post notification bell. We want to be late to a Nay Got the Juice video. I'll wait. Yeah, not you. So let's get right into this video. Everybody thinks it's like so easy to just like be on your own, and to be honest, it's gonna get lonely. It's gonna get lonely living by yourself and on your own. But it's just the beginning. You're gonna make it through. You're gonna make it through whatever you're going through. So the first thing that I would advise anybody to do if you're trying to move out on your own or trying to make any big decision, I suggest that you just pray on it. You guys to pray on it. Before you move along through anything, just pray on it. Pray on it, and you're gonna see things unravel. And you know, like, if you're ready for it, you know, if it's time, and all that, because I feel like Heavenly Father is not gonna lead you in the wrong direction, and He's also not gonna set you up to fail. So the first thing I feel like you should do is pray on it. And if it's something that you really want to do, it's gonna fall through. The second advice I would give to you, a mindset thing. So you really have to get into that state of mind that I'm an adult. Like, even if you're about to be an adult, you're not even an adult yet, you're gonna get treated as so. So you have to make sure that you are going to fulfill all of your responsibilities as an adult, because you will be held accountable for everything. When you go talk to people and start, even when you go to do your meet with your leasing officer or whatever that is, they're gonna treat you as an adult to get an apartment. When you step foot in the office and anything, they're gonna talk to you the same way they would talk to a 35-year-old woman, a 45-year-old woman. They're gonna talk to you the same way. You have to, before you do anything, you have to get in that mind state and have that state of mind that I'm an adult. You have to mature, think, like plan. Like, that's what you have to do. Like, you gotta think, you gotta plan, you gotta just be ready for it. Because once you go through with it, it's no backing out. It's like, it's up and stuck, and you gotta be ready, because that's what we want. We want it to be up and stuck, because, like, yeah, we're moving right on through it. So you just want to make sure that you're able to fulfill all your responsibilities as an adult. That's really like your main thing. Before you even get to those responsibilities, you have to get in the right state of mind that you're ready for it. We're ready for it. And I'm gonna talk to y'all like you already got the apartment. Like, you're ready for it. It's time. You can actually proceed to anything, even financially. You got to get right in your head. Like, you got to get right, or it's gonna be a long journey. It's really gonna be a long journey. But if you right in your head, you're good. You're good. While you're starting your journey on moving out on your own, as a young adult, as a teenager, little to no money, whatever your case and scenario is, I just feel like that don't tell nobody what you're doing. Like, don't tell nobody what you're doing. Outside energy can throw off your goals, because you never know who's really happy for you. You never know, like, who just want to hear everything that you're doing and try to go do it first. You never know who's preying on your downfall. You just never know what somebody else is thinking in their head. You have everything set in stone. Don't share it. And there's no need to. There's no need to. Why do you need to go and tell everybody this and it didn't happen yet? Think about it. Tell nobody what you're doing until it's done. And that goes with a lot of things. That goes with mostly everything. Like I really abide by that rule. And I learned from life experiences. Like I would tell somebody what I'm about to do or something like that, and it just doesn't fall through. And I'd be like, why is this happening to me? And then I do something new, whatever. I don't share it. I just do what I gotta do, and it just falls right on through. Like, your blessings aren't for like everybody. Sometimes your blessings are really just for you. Keep it to yourself. Now that we got our head all right, let's move on to the big girl stuff. Because you're a big girl now. You adult. You grown, sis. Like, all that little kitty stuff's out the window. You got your own bills. You got to make sure every month your bills is paid, honey. And you can still live your life. Okay? So to set up so that your bills are paid and you can still live your life, before you think about getting ready to move out, make sure that you're thinking about this months in advance. You don't need to be thinking about this 1 month ahead and then you're trying to move out next in 30 days and you got $1,000 or $2,000 in your bank account. Where are you going, sis? Where are you going? You're not going nowhere. You want to start saving. You want to start saving. Any little dollar you get, you need to start saving. Like, you need to be in this mindset where you're going to tell all your friends and everything, listen, give me some time. Give me some time. Don't invite me out if it's not already paid for, because I got things to do. Like, this all can wait. This all can wait. Like, I got things to do. I got things to do. And if you're like in a good, like, some people, I don't know, I wouldn't rush moving out on anybody, but if you're in a household where it's like, nah, I got to go because this is affecting me mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally, all that, you know, you just gotta go. You gotta start planning ahead. You start planning ahead. So now we're months ahead before you're getting ready to move out. Boom. So you're gonna start saving. If you already got a job, get a second one. Put it like that. I don't care. Get a second job. Get a second job, or you get another hustle, a side hustle or something. But you gotta bring more money in. More money in. You just got to. Or it could take you longer than it could take you if you just, you know, still living your regular like lifestyle as if you're not trying to move out. You got to start saving money, but you can't start saving money if you don't have no money, because it's like you taking out of the money that you're saving. So that's why I recommend everybody getting a second job, more side hustles, doing whatever you could do to just stack more money and save it. You want to save every dollar. Like, if you got to go out, if you got to do stuff, whatever, get somebody to pay for it, or do whatever you got to do. Like, do whatever you got to do, but you got to save your money, sis, because you're getting ready to move out. Like, save your money. So a good saving method I would say is always keep some cash on you and hide it from yourself. Hide it from yourself so good that you forget where it's at. But you don't want to forget, like, forget, but like, start hiding it from yourself, or start hiding your money from yourself. You want to get a savings account. You want to get one that's connected to your bank account, and you want to open a whole nother bank account just for your savings, so you don't like see. I would suggest getting it with a bank that's not in your local area, so you can't just go to the bank, go to the ATM, stuff like that. You know, I would suggest getting with a bank that you could just do like e-transfers or something like that. That's how you're going to get your money into the bank or whatever. So I would suggest getting another bank account, because when you got a savings in your regular bank account and you log in on that bank app, you're going to see your money there. You're going to start taking money out the savings. That's why I would suggest getting emergency fund saving account somewhere, another bank account that's not connected to your money that you might use on a daily basis, even though you're supposed to be saving. Stop spending money, sis. Stop spending money. Stop spending money. Like, it needs to add up. It needs to add up. And like, you just have to have a plan. If you already have expenses and bills, write every little expense bill down that you're already paying, like to the whole cents, and track everything that's coming in and out of your bank account. Like, you got to track it. Like, you really got to get real tedious and strict with yourself. Like, that's the only way, you know, you're going to actually take yourself serious, because everybody say they're saving, but are you really saving? So yeah, I just feel like you have to get real serious with yourself. No games. You didn't even look at no apartments. You didn't go apartment shopping. You haven't even looked at nothing. You just starting to save now. You're not eating out 5 times a day. You're not going to get your hair and nails done every week. You're not going to buy a new $500 wig every 2 weeks, every week. Nah. And if you are, sis, you got somebody to pay for it, remember? Start saving your money. It's going to be worth it at the end when you're in your own home comfortable. Like, you're comfortable, you're at peace. Remember, you was just in that situation in your last household. You're like, I got to get out of there. And then when you get out, you're going to be so happy. It's going to happen if you start saving, because money's just not going to fall out the sky. Like, come on. Now that you got a little bit of money saved, start looking at places that you would want to move in. And now that you start seeing, like, you already have your list down with your expenses that you're paying now. And now you have a savings account also. And then you have another savings account. So it's like you have some little money saved up because why? You're moving out. Like, the time is coming. Your moving day is coming, sis. So you've been saving. So now you can go ahead and look at apartments. Look at, you want to look at the area, the different type of areas that you would desire to live in. How far is it from your job, your commute, how much gas is going to take to get there. You just want to start looking at the main factors in your everyday life and this new apartment location that you're going to. How, if you want to move out the state, do you need a U-Haul truck to transfer all your stuff that you have in your current location to that apartment, or are you saving up more money to just buy everything new? Like, these are things that you have to think of, write down, plan before you execute to the next task. Like, your next task is looking for apartments now. Like, you're looking for apartments that's in your range. Not even like you have your savings account, but you still got months to go, so you still saving more. So you want to make sure that your rent, I already have this times 3, times 4, times 5. Like, you already got to have it. Because if I'm telling you for a personal, from a personal point of view, you could have your rent and say I have 3 times more. But before you move in your apartment, you still got to pay application fees, processing fees, all these fees. They make you pay more than your rent before you move in. Sometimes at the end, after your lease and stuff, you can get that money back. But you still have to have more than triple times that rent saved up. And then you still have to have way more saved up, because why? You got to furnish your apartment, sis. You just can't be sitting on the floor like this for months. No, that's what we're planning ahead, so that you're good. You're Gucci. Like, you're good. And as you're spending money when you're in your apartment, you still got that savings account, remember? All right, so now that we already looked for places in our desired area and see what fits our budget, if you don't have a credit card, sis, go ahead, get it. Get the credit card. Get approved. If you got to get 2, do it. But you just got to make sure that you pay it. All your little expenses, you remember that tab and that list that you had of bills that you already paid? Pay your bills on your credit card and boom, pay it off with your actual money. Pay it off. And that's going to help your credit score. This is what you need to get approved for any apartment that you're applying for. You could be looking at all these apartments and whatever you're looking at. You could be looking at this, but if you don't get approved, you're not going nowhere, sis. So you got to start working on your credit. We're going to start building your credit now. Start building your credit. Anything you need to pay for, swipe that credit card, sis. You don't even need to press your PIN. Just press approve, green, whatever. But you got to make sure you pay it right back. And as you do this, as the months go by, your credit score is going to go up, and they're going to keep raising your credit card limit. Your credit card limit is going to keep going up. And probably if you've been doing it the right way, your credit card limit could be the same price as your rent or something. And that's going to be better for you, because you won't have to pay your rent out of cash, out of credit card, and pay it off throughout the month to make it easier for you. But you just have to plan ahead. That's what we're trying to plan ahead. So that way, once you move into your new apartment, sis, you're at peace. You don't want to move into your new apartment stressed out, frustrated. I am telling you. Listen to me. This is not what you want to do. So we're preventing that, okay? So you already got your credit card, you already got 2 savings account, you got the cash that you didn't touch, or apartments now, you seen what you want. Next thing is, do you want a roommate? If not, you're on your own. So you just gotta see how your expenses are looking like. But the way I'm telling you guys to do it, you're gonna be set up good so that you won't need a roommate, sis. You can do this all on your own, and you're gonna feel so good once you accomplish your goal. But you gotta stay focused throughout these months where we're saving. We're saving everything. Everything can wait, sis. The trips, the extra expenses. If it's not getting paid for, tell them I gotta go. Like, I can't do it right now. Like, I can't. I have an end goal. I have something that I'm trying to accomplish right now. I cannot afford to just spend money. And let me tell you, these days are gonna pass. Yeah, you might miss a big event or something, but you can go to sleep and wake up the next day and the event is done. And guess what? You didn't really miss out on nothing. Like, you don't really, people be making it feel like you're missing out on something. You're not really missing out on nothing, I promise you, because there's gonna be better days. There's gonna be days where there's something times 5 of what you missed out, and you're gonna be in on it. Like, so I feel like if you got an end goal or a mission or something you gotta accomplish, get to it. All the other stuff can wait. Credit, we got our money saved up, we in a good mindset, and throughout this whole thing, we still praying that God is leading us into the right direction that He wants us to take. So we good at this point. So right now, I just suggest everybody you really gotta save. And I feel like save your money. Your money is going to save you at the end. Like, So now you're looking through your apartments or whatever. You found your dream home, your dream apartment where you want to live. You see the rent price, the utilities, whatever's included. You got that down, got everything down. Good. You still saving. So now your next part is you got to furnish your home, sis. So you want to think like, do I have support or am I doing this all on my own? Do I have friends and family that's going to buy me at least a candle or a wall art? Is somebody gonna buy me some forks, some knives, some napkins, anything? Or do I have to do it on my own? That's something that you have to figure out within yourself, within your family, and within your life, you know. Advice to you is anything anybody ever does for you could be extra. It could be if you set your life up right, or it could just be fulfilling that need. But I'm setting you up to anything that somebody does for you is extra, okay? So sis, now we think about furnishing our apartment. So now we're gonna think about what you need: a couch. What's in your budget for a couch? What's in your budget for a bed? Budget for TVs? You know, budget for getting your bathroom together. You just want to think about all those things and write it down. As you working, you hustling, you saving, boom, checking off. I got money for this, check. Money for this, check. Money for that, check. You just checking off everything on your list. Sorry if I feel like I'm just looking at myself, because I feel like so bland. Like, I don't know. And yeah, so we just checking off lists. And mind you, I'm setting you up at least 6 months in advance to be good. And think about it, 6 months gonna go by real quick. 6 months are gonna go by real quick. I promise you. Well, it might be a little hard. Well, it is going to be hard. It's gonna be hard. You might get discouraged some days, but my advice to anybody is just don't get discouraged. Don't get discouraged, and at the end of the day, always remember that end goal that you have. Because after all this hustling, after all these tired days, everything, you're gonna be in your apartment free, at peace. Like, you're able to relax. Why? Because you have these savings. Like, you have your savings account. You have something that you could depend on. You got your emergency funds. Like, you can actually probably let go of that one job, because you might, I'm telling you, to hustle, you might got 3 jobs right now. Like, let me tell you, it is not possible. Like, I could share my story, and I have like 3 jobs plus a side hustle, and I was in school. So it's not possible. But if it's something that you want to do, I promise that you can get it done. You just really have to plan ahead. And what you can do is always write things down. Like, I have a whole book. Well, I actually have 3 books, but this is my book for right now. This is really one of my business books. But yeah, you always want to write things down. And when you write things down more, I feel like you're able to manifest it into your life because it's something that you're serious about. Like, you can write it down previous times. Like, you take it more seriously. You know, you're walking in faith, not fear. You're trying to better yourself in life. So it's like, Heavenly Father is not going to set you up to fail. I promise you it's not. And if you're going through trials and tribulations, just know it's always a sunny side. It's always a sunny side at the end. Like, life is not peaches and cream. It's not peaches and cream. And if it is peaches and cream for you, life is short. Think about it. So if it's given to you easy like that, just but if you know you working to get what you want and do what you gotta do, you're gonna be good. Just don't lose faith or get discouraged. Like, so we done prayed on it. We done got our mindset right. We ain't tell nobody what we doing. We started saving. We got credit cards and we boosting our credit. We already know looking where we want to move to. We already checked off, got the money for our bed, got the money for our couch, TV, little stuff. And I feel like you're ready. Like, you honestly could be ready. Like, it's time. And I want to share my story. Like, I told you guys that tips and tricks that I would do before I get ready to move out or whatever. And now I just want to share my story because me, if you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And guys, follow me on Instagram at NateGotTheJuice to stay more connected with me when I'm not posting on YouTube. Bye.